Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Liberty Flames, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Liberty's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
To the air, it's Hout. Shows him the stiff arm.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Can't get him to the ground. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Flames want to move quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the...
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Finds his man. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's
a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Flames. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. All right, guys, let's take a big view of Tulsa. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
He wants to change this route. Forced out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tulsa will come to the line on first and goal. After run, now throw. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
A strike downfield. Turns on the Jets. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Liberty! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Liberty 14, Tulsa 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Back to throw, it's Reed. Floating away. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Tulsa wasting no time.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Buys a little extra time. Rolling right and going deep. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Back to throw, it's Reed. It's complete! Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. Trying to do it on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
14, Tulsa, 7.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Flames come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field is Hout. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
29 Philly. 29 Philly. Trying to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Flames have their offense in high gear. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Zings it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And is slipped out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. From the gun, give on the inside. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Plows through the defense. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets...
Looking deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Reed. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. His drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Frost. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
You throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking downfield, it's Hout. Finds his man, it's Frost. Oh, it's on the ground, high ball. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Tulsa.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven their play.
Have the seam on the left. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Get it out on the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling.
Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it, make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's got the back in the middle. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sexton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Here comes the option. Give to the running back. Open space at the 25. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Flames are in the hurry-up. They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He leaves it with the back. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Copeland. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Houck. Snagged out of the air. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That brings him to within 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 10 to Texas. Games.
Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
To the air, it's Hout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll go to the air on third and short. Escapes trouble. At the 35, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Flames moving quickly to the line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity.
Turning it on! And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Flames are on the move.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Up-tempo for the offense.
Brings up second down.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Flames are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab. It's Frost. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Wants to throw. It's Hout. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it. Hard running there. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And he'll run for it. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tulsa! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No 3rd down conversion for you.
Finds him out of the backfield. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Caught over the middle. It's Rollins. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's Reed. Got his man quickly. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. That should move them closer to this elusive 2nd win of the year as they build this 4th quarter lead. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Farrell. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Flames in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
The Flames are flying down the field. Looking to throw, it's Howe. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, let it rip, young fella. I mean, closing in on 450 yards, throwing the ball early and often with a lot of success.
Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just keep slinging it. Fires on the move. Touchdown, Flames! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, that was easy.
Pass rush? Question mark? I mean, you got to affect the quarterback. These quarterbacks are way too good nowadays. You can't blame the secondary. Who am I going to go point to back there? Defensive line has to do a better job making that quarterback feel uncomfortable. You can't have that long to throw the football.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Gonna let it fly. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To throw, it's Howe. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he makes the grab at the 20. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. A first down run on the doorstep. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty!
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend.
There he goes. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Marches ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Number 15 on the field goal.
And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jess.